La 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 blobbity doo dee 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 dee. This is the late night piano stream. What's up, Nick dude? How are ya? Let me get all my stuffs late night creamy. We have a thunderstorm right now. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. I love me some thunderstorms. They make me feel happy and stuff. So if you hear things that sounds like thunder, watch me lose power. That'll be really crazy. Doing swell? I'm having a really beautiful day. I gotta be honest with you. I just feel happy. It's so simple when you're living like what you want and life just kind of keeps flowing and you do a lot of cool stuff. And I gotta check an audio thing right here. Testing, audio style. Testing, audio style. Dude, I sound like a boss. I will turn that off. Today is April 3rd, 2025. Well, in about 9 minutes right now. And right up there is your hopes and dreams. And we'll revisit those every 10 to 15 minutes because sometimes your hopes and dreams are far away. And sometimes you forget how far away they are, but they're never too far. And sometimes you just got to remember. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that I got a super chat while I was streaming earlier today. I didn't realize I got £5. That's pretty dope, honestly. I wish I had seen that earlier. Wow, cool. Free money is cool. Also, we are live on Kick, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And we're just having a beautiful little day. And there's a little thunderstorm. I'm actually going to look at the radar real quickly. Oh, yeah. And we got the TikTok audience doing all TikTok-y stuffs. I love you all. How are you today? I hope that you're having a TikTok-y kind of day. And that's pretty good. Let's see here. Why doesn't it go to dark mode like all the time? I don't know. So we're just enjoying life, and every day is a beautiful day. And someday we won't have that anymore. So we got to enjoy every day we have. I devised this this stream and this format to basically just help my brain is always thinking about 5 to 7 things at once. And so I wanted to just make something that I could just tone my brain down and still maybe talk to people about whatever we wanted to talk about. And it's just a really relaxing thing. We've had over 60 people fall asleep to this. Looking forward to, I think we need 4 or 5 more. I forgot. I recount like once a week just to see the new ones. We need 4 or 5 more so I can say we've helped over 69 people fall asleep to this. But we can't say it yet. So there's something to shoot for. You know what I'm saying? But today, I just feel wonderful. And I'm just going to play out some stuff and I'm gonna look at this thunder real quickly to make sure I'm not on a tornado warning or something stupid. Let's see here. Wow, that was a large. It's only 37 degrees right now. How are we getting thunder? What? Oh, okay. You made it? Yes. So we have all these weird thunderstorms, but it's like they're little pop-up thunderstorms. What's up, Markor? All right, I'm trying to. All right, what time is it right now? All right, so this is the dumbest radar map I've ever seen in my life. It's just spazzing out. All right, we're looking. There's thunder, so like, okay, so it's a line of thunderstorms. Above the line, there's like ice and frozen stuff in the cold, like not too far ahead of me, or well, like an hour north of me. I'm so glad. Oh, cool. Yeah, because we have a heat front coming in or something, or a warm front, a heat front, lightning and the thunder. You know who sang that? Imagine Dragon these what? Oh my god. I actually funny story back in the day, actually did perform Thunder with chorus kids because the backing track was cool and they had fun. Ciao. Hi Ashley. You saw Imagine Dragons in concert last year? That's cool. I did not. But you're amazing, and I'm happy you're here again. Today's backdrop is hydromeda.org, and it's kind of trippy sometimes. So for me, I liken it to the, it's kind of like the quantum realm. At some parts, you'll see like there's like a sunflower of the digital void. For those of you that are not familiar with this aesthetic, basically this was something that I just... I came up with almost 3 months ago because I got the boom mic and or the boom stand, and I just I said, like, when I first left teaching within that first year, I was doing a couple of little ASMR things, but I had an idea of like doing it with the piano, and then I remembered these Zoomquilt things. Like, what if I just played that and had a really neat backdrop and people could just zone out or maybe fall asleep or just chill or something? And, well, here we are. We're almost up to 69 people that have fallen asleep to this. Hi, Panda Heidi. Here's a heart for you. You saw Sinora Lanza performing before Magic Dragons. Really? That's kind of cool. But yeah, and then what I also turned this into is like once a week, I have now used the same backdrop stuff, and I do like a whatever cast, and I have like different things. Last week I took a break from some stuff in life, so I talked about taking breaks and stuff. Best friend, hi Raven. Yo, we got a thunderstorm here right now, and it's like 36, so it's like almost thunderstorm, but yeah. They played the song, "Look, Mommy, I'm a rock star." Oh, wow. That's what I said to my mommy when I was a rock star. But I am, in fact, okay. A level 5 storms are... Oh, God, yeah. How are you doing? Level 5 sounds bad. Like, are you freaking out right now? Or are you okay? I forgot that was today. You were, in fact, a rock star once. You were there. Yeah. I got the picture, too. It's kind of cool. Yeah, in 2009, the I Love Chicken song got picked up on our... Well, it's 2009. I was playing on the Dart League, and we went back to the home bar or whatever, and then it was this guy was there. He said, "Yo, you gotta hear this song." My buddy Z, that I haven't talked to in a while, but he said, you gotta listen to the song. He goes, "I love chicken," and I'm like, "Have you ever seen the video? Like, I have like big eyes and stuff. It's kind of crazy and stuff." And he goes, "Yo, this is awesome. Can I play this on the radio?" I'm like, "Huh? What? Where?" It's like, "I'm Rain Man," and like this dude, and he's the DJ in my area, like Syracuse and Utica, New York, and so he played the song, and yeah, Baby Snacks was still a baby. You weren't in the country then? Oh yeah. You still talk to Rain Man? That's so cool. But the last time I saw him was when they were Mind Games was doing its 20th anniversary. I think they're at 25, 27 now. But that was shortly after my dad had passed away. But the game room is named after my dad there, so that's so cool. But anyways, so it played on like the station there, and people loved it and started requesting it. So that year Halloween was on a Saturday, and at the New York State Fairgrounds in Syracuse, New York, they asked me if I would play the Bok Bok Chicken song in front of like 1,500 to 2,000 people. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. And my friend Raven was with me there, and my sister and her husband, which was so cool. And it was they had only been married like a year at that point, which is kind of cool. In 2009, primetime slots. Yeah, like we were kind of a big deal. You know, it was near the end. It was like right before Trap played Headstrong, like about 30 minutes before they did. I was like, ooh. I was like, that's so cool. What's up, Carnage? How are you? What's up? Marcor's microwaving my house. That's nice. Bread Quilt Ghost. Yes, I've got it on my. I have it right here on my little thing that I have to do today. And love is patient and love is kind. And we made a song about what was in our fridge. You're not microwaving my house. You're not in space. But it's just funny how like I've had so many silly little adventures in my life, all because I decided to make silly songs and put them on the internet. That's just one beautiful memory. And I've been making these beautiful memories for almost 2 freaking decades. And I've made so many more of these since I left teaching, like almost 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago. And I remember how much hell my life was in 4 years ago. And that hit me today. That it's not that long ago, you know? It's amazing how much growth I've done as a person. As this is the sunflower of the digital void, as I like to call it. This is where we forget about what everybody tells us we can and can't do, and we just have a lot of fun figuring it out, you know? I'm glad you are still suffering for both of us, because I'm glad I'm not suffering. But anyways, you know, Jeff says, I remember the Happy Wheels days. Just give me some good laughs. That's so funny. I think almost every single one of those videos got demonetized, so I took a bunch of them down. I don't think I deleted them, but I don't remember. Wow. Apparently there's cheese all over my house. You finally got your final boss, Carnage Forever. 14,000, nice. I still got to get the what you call it, the belt still. Yes, you are taking one you're taking a lot more than one for the team, I'll tell you. Shout out to everybody on Kick, all of my lurkers, workers, and twerkers, everybody on Twitch, everybody on TikTok, everybody on YouTube. My name is Biggie Dude, and you are in the digital void. And it's a beautiful place in here where we can just forget about stuff for a little bit. We still talk about work. What's work? Work sucks. I know. That's all I remember from the song. And Raven has been one of my bestest friends in all the land for over 20 years now. So if you ever want to know a question about Biggie Dude, you can ask Raven. And then she might not tell you. Raven is in the TikTok chat if you really need a doctor. What match am I most excited for? You know, honestly, I think Cody and Cena. I am kind of excited for the triple threat there with Punk. I just don't want it to be bad. Hey, Edge Punk, dude, what's up? I'm gonna be a Pro Fight Night player. You got a prescription for whatever it is. Depends on it's classified or not. True. Hi, lunatic man. Hope you have a lunatic plan. Peter Griffin versus Goku. Which one am I? I'm the guy watching. There it is. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Hey. But I love this little thing that we got going on here. You know? I think it's got potential to be great as long as nobody gets hurt early. I gotta check the radar. All right. Love you long time. Bye, Raven. You're welcome here if anytime. So you know that, obviously. Hey, Warlords Unite. How are you today? Do I like jokes? Only ones that don't hurt people. I got a joke. My face. But most jokes, yes, Ashley. You're doing fantastic. We're up to a huge paragraph written for you. Oh, yeah? Like a good one? Or a bad one? I am the most serious streamer in all the land. I can't even say that and like not laugh for like 3 seconds. A good one? Well, that's really good. Why did this? Oh, okay. And now it's time for a joke that's not just my face. From our correspondent Ashley in the land of TikTokia. And Ashley's joke is, why did the Scarecrow win an award? And that's because they were outstanding in their field. Thank you to our correspondent Ashley for kicking butt. Oh yeah. Here's a fart sound. You're welcome. Here's the best scarecrow in all the land. Oh, dude, I'll read them like that all night. I'm just having fun, and that was fun. So, especially if I can get it right away. I'm exactly where I need to be right this second. I'm having fun. I feel wonderful. I had a thunderstorm. I talked to one of my best friends. Oh, thank you so much. I can't read. It's when it's in blue that, hey, a woman or no man. And thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm basically just noodling along. There's some themes that we've kind of created throughout this vibe. But it's just, it's really just cool. And the backdrop is hydromeda.org. It's one of the Zoomquilt websites and stuff. And it's just kind of like a art piece and stuff. Ashley says, thanks, folks. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. No, she didn't say that, but I did. And it was funnier. And takes a bow. I tip my fedora of invisibility towards you. That was really good, Ashley. Thank you for being awesome and alive. Marcor says, a horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the hell is your horse inside the bar?" He pooped on the floor. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a creeper who wanted to become Steve's best friend. But he cannot get close to Steve because his heart is made of TNT. Dynamite. TNT. Out of sight. Yeah, there are some people that say this music kind of sounds like Minecraft a little bit. Hi, Ray! How are you today? I see you twice today. And Nelson, thank you for following Ray. That was very kind of you. I'm pretty good. We have a thunderstorm right now, and it's kind of weird because it's only like 37 degrees. That's weird weather for a thunderstorm, you know? So, oh yeah, I'm safe. Got through the day. Let's go. Like I even checked the radar and it wasn't, there was no, alerts or anything. It's a thunderstorm in 36, which is so bizarre, but it's not severe or anything. So, you know, we're good. It's just different. I hope everybody is feeling happy today. I hope everybody is feeling peace today. I hope that everybody is doing okay. Oh, you're in Nebraska. Yeah, my friend is in Tennessee, and I think it's part of the same system, like where it's like they're in a level 5, whatever, like elevated risk or whatever. It's happening again. There's freezing rain. There's going to be a thunderstorm here in about. Oh yeah, like I can see like about an hour north of me. There's like ice and all sorts of nasty stuff happening. And now, a joke from our friend, Arno Man, 1995. If your house is cold, just stand in the corner. It's always 90 degrees there. Ba-da-bum. And thank you for your beautiful contribution to warming our hearts up. Get it? Because it's a 90 degree. Okay, go ahead. Biggie, I made it through the day, and I'm going to make it through tomorrow, and then I'll get paid. And even though money doesn't buy happiness, it buys my place to live, which is so stupid. I would rather live in a box. And that's something that Ray just say. Because it rhymed. Yeah. The warmest weather you experienced outside in Canada was 45 degrees. What is that, like 112 or something? That's a lot. Oh, wow. Newman emotes always kind of shocked me a little bit because like, it was like all of a sudden there was booty in my face. As an emote. For research purposes, is that what you're saying? Everybody, I invite you to take an imaginary cookie from the tray of imaginary cookies. There's a whole bunch, and there we go. Yeah. I love the cookies, yeah. We're just making magic and memories. And they're the best kind because there's no calories. Because they're in imaginary space cookies or whatever. You could just call them. And we're good. Ashley Badumtis. I love that. Also, just so you know, for those of you that may not know what's okay to do here, we're basically just being goofy and silly, and if I think something pushes the limit too much, that's okay. Like the kick chat is always, I allow them to swear and be naughty and stuff because they're naughty, a lot of them, but nice. There and see, there Ray just, well, you can't see the chat, which is good because wow. Thank you for Ray. All right, let's go. Ashley said the cookies look a little too done, and yes, Mark Horror said he microwaved my house with cheese on it or something. But yeah, I hope that everybody's laughing today. You know, I hope that grilled cheese does kind of sound really great right now, which is ironic. I made a concoction today. You're in the wrong chat. That's okay, Ashley. You're still wonderful. I can't promote one platform over the other, but the 4 platforms I'm on are kick.com/biggiedude. That's KICK. I'm on twitch.tv/biggiedude33. I'm at tiktok.com/@biggiedude/live. And then I'm on YouTube at youtube.com/biggiedude33. So just in case anybody wanted to ever know that stuff. You're having fun here. We're having fun everywhere. It's like I'm broadcasting to my house and there's just many different rooms in it. That's how I look at it. And we got Ray holding down the kick chat. Let's go. I'm on that road to kick road thing because I'm already going to DreamHack. But my whole goal is to just get on the front page for it. That's it. I've never been on the front page. So it's like, hey, I'll sign up for this. Maybe I'll get on the front page, so I don't care. Biggie Dude is live on fart.com. I wish. Did you do it? Yeah. There's nothing. I mean, it's even just the site with the analytics. It's so good. It's really, really informative. So that is that's also really just a benefit for doing it, and you can still sign up at any time. But like, I think that's where they're going to be promoting people from streaming to the front page or whatever. And I don't know. And it's a couple of categories. The only thing that you had to have was under 100 cc, which most people don't have over 100. Like most of the streamers don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's really neat. So and like I said, I'm just doing it for just to try something fun and new. Like, I don't care. Maybe I get on the front page. Maybe somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, that Biggie Dude is such a wonderful man," and then they want to kiss me and love me forever, or not. Warlord says, I have an obsession about 130 cans and bottles, ranging from energy drinks, pop, milkshakes, and juice. That's pretty cool. Like you collect them, like separate cans and stuff. I remember a couple of people have done stuff. I mean, I have a very large Magic the Gathering collection, and that sort of thing. So yeah. Ashley says, nobody wants to kiss me or love me forever either. It's okay. Oh, no, I know. Somebody did once, but they didn't want to after a while. It's called divorce, everybody. It happens to a lot of people. But it's okay. She has actually been to this piano aesthetic when it was only on TikTok. It's kind of funny. My former wife. Because this was like in January. When I was only doing it, it was right before the first TikTok ban, or it was going away. And it was just a really cool experience. Like, we don't talk much, but it's really cool because we never treated each other like doo-doo when it ended, you know. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. There, Ashley, you are awesome. And when my father passed away in 2015, just to like, basically, my former wife and I, we basically split in 2005. The divorce was finalized in '07. Not that anybody needs to know, but I'm just public about it. You know, it's kind of easy. So long time later, in 2015, when my father passed away, it was like, she was the third person I texted, but she was the first person that called. And if I was like a jerk or whatever, during the time where I really needed somebody the most in my life at that point, I wouldn't have had that beautiful memory. And just a few months ago, like her newborn, because she's remarried or whatever, or re-engaged, I don't know. Anyway, she was up and just like happened to be, flipping through TikTok, and here I was. So it was a beautiful, and she was there for an hour or so, and it was just a beautiful thing. And I'm honored to have been that guy. You know, there's a lot of good respect there and stuff. Yeah, I've been good people for a while, as I like to say, you know. And Ray, that's so good you submitted. Yeah, you just submit, and then I think what that does is it helps gives you the access, or it basically starts tracking your stats anyway for the whatever sites. I really need to know the site, because it's really, really good. I think it's Stream Charts, or Charts. I don't know exactly. It's so good. It, like, everything you've streamed on Kick, it'll show you. It's wonderful. Yeah. But yeah, Ashley, it's amazing how, even though things haven't worked out always for me, that something about me just finds a way to shine. Like, I think about just 4 years ago when I was still teaching, we had just gone to like hybrid, where the kids were on the screen and in the classroom at the same time. And I think that might be what it is. Here, wait, it's on the website, or the what you call it. Here, let me, on the thing, the Twitter thing. Here, hold on. Where is that? Let's see here. I can't think right now because my brain is doing stuff. Wait, Kick Road. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. Hello? I spelled Kick Road wrong. Because it's because my keyboard is doing weird stuff. Streamcharts.com. That's what it is. It's really, really cool. Streams charts. So multiple streams, many charts. Streams charts. It's plural and plural. Probably because stream charts was probably taken. But streams charts was available. And that's what it's all about. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Right here in that little red dot, or whatever color it is for you when you see it, those are your hopes and dreams. And we're getting closer to our hopes and dreams every day. And that's pretty dope. You know? Remember, all of us have hopes and dreams. All of us will have wonderful things. Yeah, I know. I told you, Ray. That's why I said it. It's so good. Like, it's like, oh my God. The analytics on their site are so ridiculously good. Like, if that's what they're giving away for free, there's a pro version that's like even more. You know? Mark Horde just said, poop. I'm glad you started streaming again. Yeah, dude, streaming is like, I love streaming, and that I know it's obvious, because I love that too. Dear Lord, thank you, Ray. I concur with your statement. But like, I wanted to stream when I first streamed in like at the end of 2008, like the last 2 days of 2008. It was I just wanted to perform. I wanted to use it as like a way to make up music and just create. And because like the open mic thing was only one night a week, and it was like a Tuesday, and it was cold that winter. I saw some people on Blog TV, and I was like, if that guy can do it, I can do it. And you know what? And that's why I say, hey, dude, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Because look at me, Yeah, you started doing you now because you wanted to sing on there. Poop is yummy, says. What's up, dude? Fart. I've never gone live, but maybe one day. Ashley, it's fun. And it's basically like, I just had something to say. I had a song in my heart or ideas in my head, and I had a guitar and a piano, and I just made up songs. And some of those songs that I wrote in those first days, they're on my first album and make like $100 a month. Going to bed. All right, poop is yummy. Have a good night. I hope you have a great sleepy thingy. But basically, I knew that I wanted to share just who I was and who I am and who I hope to be. And here it is. It's like 16 years later. I've been streaming, and it's a beautiful hobby, like, and it helped pay off my house and stuff, and now I just love still doing it. Oh, he's got work in the morning. He's got to go to bed, for real. Womp womp. Good night, I love you. Are you leaving, or is that you saying goodbye to Poop is Yummy? I love that. We know him as and many other names. But that's the newest one, and it's pretty great. We've been live for a little over. Yeah. I figured that as much. That's why I asked. We've been live a little over 33 minutes and 33 seconds. So I invite if you have a question for the world or the chat or whatever for entertainment purposes or just things to think about, feel free to type something in the chat, because like there's no plan. My mind feels good today. Really having. Wow. That is really funny. I will acknowledge the question. First off, Ray just asked, what's your body count? And I was like, wow. Because that's what your brain comes up with. That's most people don't have that level of boldness, which is beautiful. I won't answer that. That's a very private thing. But it's more than 2. And less than 1,000. How's that? That's vague enough. Yeah, there we go. Somewhere in there. Depends on which one you mean. Oh yeah, you probably are. No, or not. That's a joke. Even if it's not a joke, I'm going to assume it is, because yeah, you just said you led with that first question. The cool thing is I'll never know the actual truth unless you're being actually true. It's like you can say anything you want on the internet. And I've learned that the hard way to some people. Never things that I've said. But there was some people I met back in the day that were completely different, and so much of the stuff that they had said about them was made up for the internet. I'm like, that's so sad. In my head, I don't really talk to those people anymore. That's from like 2013, I think. I don't remember. I was shocked because I was like, yeah, everybody knew I was a music teacher, you know. Everybody knew I was, you know, it was like one of those things. That's how old it was. Like everybody knew where, like kind of where everybody was. But like still private, like nobody cared, which was great. But now it's like something you have to be aware about, you know. So, you know, every month I'll go through the various places to go through to make sure that my name isn't anywhere it is. Ray says, "Oh, this is really good. I feel really bad about lying on the internet. Like it really hurts you since you spent so much time on the internet and asked when you were younger talking to people, and so you were only worried about what others thought about you online, even though it literally could have been so fake, and some of it was. That just shows that you're growing, you know." Yeah, Markor, you're totally skibbity dibbity. But if there's one thing that I do love about some of the stuff that I've been on the internet is I've always been just myself. You know, I've always just shown my heart. I've always just talked to everybody like everybody was equal, because that's how I feel about it, you know? And that's why you know, every stream, if it's more than an hour long, there's somebody that's watching me on YouTube that says, "Bro, you were my childhood," like that watched me 10 years ago. And it's not funny to say because it literally happens every stream, you know? And I'm just so honored by it. I don't say that because like, oh, look at me, I'm so freaking cool. It's just like, dude, that's beautiful. I'm so thankful that people thought I mattered back then, and they still think I matter, which is beautiful, you know? Ray says, I've grown so much over the last 2 years, even the last month, like I grow every day. Dude, you're streaming again. That is so cool. And I'm proud of you for that, you know? I wish you knew you on YouNow. Yeah, I didn't really do YouNow too much. I did a lot of more blog, you know, and yeah. Well, thanks so much, Ray. I really do appreciate that. And it's just neat that I can see a lot of the good stuff in so many of the people that we know. And that I've met at some of these conventions in the last couple of years. And I am so excited to see them all grow into the versions of themselves that I can see them all doing. Like so many great things among so many of the people I know of already. And I'm just like, yeah, dude. I saw a lot of greatness in a lot of people before they probably realized it was coming. But that's because I know these things from like teaching and like what it looks like, and I don't know. It's just, I'm just a guy. You think your life would have been safer if you'd done it? Not trying to put it on me, but it's not, you know, it's not on me. Hi, Roseblood Angel. How are you? I don't regret my life. I just finally have your own that you're happy in. And everyone always tried to control it. Yeah. Ashley says, you want to know a quote I heard recently? Oh, this is a beautiful quote. Okay. You haven't met all of the people you're going to love. That's really beautiful. I love this. This is so much fun and relaxing for me. And there's something different today. Doing great now that you're here. Haven't been. I'm having a really beautiful day. You know, like I did a word game stream. I haven't done that for a couple of weeks or something. And I had so much fun today. And I worked out and it was great. And then I had a really funny laugh moment, which was really funny. And then I watched some streams, and then I did this late night thing, and I'm having a beautiful day. Yep, just a guy. I'm just one little guy, one little biggie dude guy. Ray says, and that makes me look forward to my life and experiences. I have no friends in my real life, which is okay. They will come when they're ready. Besides all of you guys, but you aren't physically here. Oh, I know. But like, I've got good news for you. The people that you'll meet at these conventions that you'll probably end up going to, or just that you'll encounter a lot. You know, I got some of my 16 years of friendship with some of my friends. You know, that are I met on streaming, and these friendships can last your entire life. Or until Johnny Ridlin makes you mad. But yeah, Rosebud, I'm just I've had a really ridiculously wonderful few months. Somewhere around Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, I kind of just let go a lot of worries and everything, and just started really just coming into my own energy a lot. And it was, I've just been radiating a lot of joy and hope and good stuff. And it's weird. And sometimes it's overwhelming, especially when I feel everybody's sadness too, because I have empathy and stuff. Like I needed a couple of days off last week because I was not just feeling my own joy and happiness, but I was also feeling everybody's not joy and not happiness. So it's like too much, and it was strange. It was a really strange thing. But I recharged my heart and my brain and quieted out some of the negative stuff on Twitter and Facebook. But yeah, Ray says, I literally always just wanted friendship, and I tried really hard for the people in my life, but they didn't try hard for me, my feelings, so I had to let them go. Yeah, it is. And thank you, Ray. I don't know what's going on in my world right now as far as like, there's so many wonderful positive energies that I feel that are coming towards me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's an opportunity. I don't know if it's a whole lot of things all in one, but I feel so much. I feel like what I'm putting out in the world is also going to be brought back to me in many different ways, like amplifying the good stuff. Mark, sorry. So, Ashley says, I broke up with my boyfriend after Thanksgiving, and I've been focusing on myself. It's been nice. That's so cool. Like, mine wasn't a breakup or anything, but I'm just thinking about baby boy. Let's go. All right. So really quickly, our friend Colleen, on the TikTok live, shared with us last night that she was being induced into labor, and earlier today she was in the chat for a second, and the baby boy has arrived, and this is Jackson. I think it's Jackson is the name, if I remember correctly, because Ray's boyfriend is Braxton, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, Jackson and Braxton, spelled with an X too. Jax, Jaxson, which is why it made me think of Braxton, because Braxton has an X in it too. See, I make connections. Yeah. With the son, yes. And congratulations, and I'm so glad. What was the baby stats? Was it like 7 pounds, 7 ounces, and 21 inches? I don't know. Is that a good? I just making up numbers. Ray says, for real, bro, I can't. This guy asked why I unfollowed him. It's because of what he posted, and that's fine. But he asked why, and I just hate explaining, because they trigger and hurt you. Then I have to bring up that, and they don't acknowledge that, so I just blocked them. Ray, I'm going to give you some really beautiful advice that I probably wouldn't be the only one that says it. You don't have to tell them anything. Do you know why they say it, Ray? It's because it's true. Okay, now I'll take people pleasing for 400, Alex. Here's some helpful tips on how things of maybe what to say when you gotta do that unfollowy follow. I'm protecting my peace. I really wasn't resonating with what you were saying there. You're kind of ass, bro. Sorry if I woke you up. That was funny. That was funnier than I wanted it to be. Okay. 8.5 pounds, 19.75 inches. Let's go. You own that category? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Yeah, you don't have to. The thing is, and Ray, this is, especially now that you're streaming again, this is a crash course in just some of this stuff. Nobody deserves your energy if you don't think that they deserve your energy. It's hard, especially if you have any sort of people-pleasing things. And if I remember correctly, because I remember things, you and I have the same Myers-Briggs INFJ thing, I believe is what you are, because that's what I am. I tend to remember a lot of stuff. One of our things is people-pleasing. You know, the INF thing right there is like, a lot of that it's like a thing, because we want people to be happy, and sometimes at our expense, you know. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and stuff, you know. Like, here's an example. One time, somebody that I was friends with in real life, wondered why I unfollowed them on Twitter. And I said, I replied to them, like, I'll tell you in person sometime. But that was because I knew I'd see them in person, you know? And when usually if I unfollow people now, it's like, I don't say anything, you know? Nobody cares if I unfollow anybody, you know, usually. But it's like, also because I don't follow a lot of people. So, I want to keep that 333 as much as I can. And there's lots of like stupid bots from old NFT projects that are easy to me to get rid of when I need to, replace some things there. But I just like it. I love this 333. That's just what I like. But you don't have to justify your own actions. And I think that it's important that you realize if something feels off or wrong, you have every right to just like remove that energy, and it's important. Davey, what the heck are you doing? This is weird. I have to tell. All right. So, and now I'd like to thank Davidtron on YouTube, who is an actual former student of mine. Dude just gave me $5. He says, "Yeah, buddy, you're awesome and stay awesome." And I will. But that's how is my life so cool? And another former student's here, Playbook's here. What's up, Andre? Andre, you know David probably, right? I'm not gonna. You probably were at school at the same time. That'd be funny. I mean, we've been here 56 minutes. I've talked to a whole bunch of people and had wonderful news. Our friend Colleen just had a baby. My friend Raven was here. We had a whole lot of cool conversations with Ray. I got former students here that watched me a long time ago. We talked about setting boundaries, for stuff. You got lost. It's okay. You're right here. Yeah, Ray, one of my former students just gave me $5, and that's kind of cool. And then another one of my students showed up right after it. Yeah, dude. That's like, dude, how my life. And I made at least one new friend today, just like the song. I'm in awe of how wonderful all of this is. AW says, that's a good day in my book, and that's only 55 minutes in. Yeah, dude. Everybody get a free cookie up there. It's fun. I'm going to wait to get a cookie inside the other dimension there. I count that as a win. No matter how your day went, starting up a stream an hour in and so many good things at midnight, win-win. Yeah. Ray says, I think you can truly manifest your life and put your life on the course that you want if you listen to you and take care of you first. I'm living that. I knew that I wasn't happy when I was teaching. Oh, Playbook, I said, I don't think you saw my message, but it's okay. Playbook said, did I tell? Let's go! Dude, this is the best day ever. Playbook Paradise, also a former student on YouTube, just got into grad school. Let's go, dude. What miracles are happening right here, right now? Wow. And you'll be back in New York. That's cool. That's so cool. I'm so happy right now. Dude, your brother's in New York City? Nice. Oh, for school? When there's a will, there's a way. But just remember, it's not just your will. You know, there's lots of other people's wills in there. And you have to respect everybody. You know, a lot of people don't think the same way. And it's okay. Damn, I'm just so happy. Man. What a beautiful day. Thanks for all of you being alive. Thanks. Are you freaking kidding me? You told me first? That kind of got me a little bit. And all this because I just decided I wanted to make some warm-ups for my chorus kids in 2007. This turned into, hey, maybe I'll live stream this stuff. Ray says, I knew I was really unhappy. And then I did things that made me happy. And what I got for it was Brax. He literally saved your life because you definitely would have been with your dad if it wasn't for him. Well, I'm really glad that I know you, Ray. Thank you, Ashley. It is beautiful. This life is so beautiful, and there's so many wonderful people in it. We're all just going through it, and there's a lot of people that that don't know how to get past certain things. And sometimes people help teach us things. Sometimes people help inspire us. And a lot of my life, I've been that one that inspires. And then sometimes when you least expect it, a couple other people just inspire you back, you know? Like, look at, we've been here not even an hour and 11 minutes. I think we might just change the world, everybody. Ashley says, I work with kids and I love when I can tell I make it a difference. I'm honored that people are here. I'm honored that people think of me in the ways that they do. I'm honored that so many people love who I am. It's really cool. I'm honored that so many people in my life have told me that that they liked me more than their own dad, which I was always sad about, but I know that they meant it in a good way because I never had kids, you know, and I never had a family of my own, like, you know, like my own kids and, you know, a wife again. But it doesn't matter because look at all the amazing stuff that I've done, and those things could happen in the future. It doesn't matter. I'm just so thankful right now. It's ridiculous. I really love you all. Thank you for being alive. Thank you all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, and anybody else that hears this in the future, because you're all a part of it too, even though I didn't see you right here, or you were here and just busy doing stuff. You know, that's okay. I'm thankful. Playbook says, the last few years for you were hard due to your environment, yeah, but you learned to truly appreciate time with yourself. It's a skill that I'm so proud I've gained over the years. Ray says, me too. I'm honored to know you too, Biggie. You're my fam for real. Like, I really do love you being in my life and hope you're in it for a long time. Same. What's up, Life in the Big Mango? And congratulations again, Playbook. Ashley, thank you so much for the heart. I'm not afraid to share my emotions. And there was a lot of beautiful emotions, dude. Like, we've had a birth in this stream. We've had a college acceptance. We've had Life in the Big Mango being awesome and big and mango-y. And we had Ray kicking butt. Ray signed up for the streaming thing. Oh, gosh. And all sorts of amazing. And we had a student gave me money, which was kind of neat. A former student, not current. I haven't taught him for years. Life is just cool. And I'm thankful to be here, everyone. Ray says, a lot of people don't know their emotions, and I didn't know for a long time, and now I do. Well, I mean, especially one of the things about that personality, INFJ, I know because I am, is that we sometimes feel others' emotions as our own. And for the longest time, I was sometimes confused as why I was feeling sad on stuff when I wasn't sad, and I didn't realize what it was for a long time. Like, I want to say I was out of teaching. I did so much self-discovery that first year I was out of teaching, and I was just like, dear God, this makes so much more sense of why I was just sitting alone home for 2 hours after, like, 4 years ago, like, just after the days where the kids were in my classroom, but I had the mask on. It was just booming voice but I was also feeling everybody's uncertainty and, it's just like, but now I've got a lot of cool checks in my mind in place that I know when things aren't my problems. And a lot of times, I'll be able to read stuff like on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and I can feel the emotions in the words. Like, I understand the inflections of what they're saying, and I can feel it. And a lot of people were going through it the other day, last week, a couple of days. I was like, I need a break. I'm too overwhelmed with my own awesome positivity stuff. That's just feeling me and stuff. But Mango, I hope you're having a really good day. W's in chat. Oh yeah. But life is just beautiful, and I'm just so thankful to be alive. And remember, if you're ever feeling stressed out, take a deep breath. And say, everything is temporary. I'm taking a breath just to clear my head. You can do that before you do it. It's actually probably better for you than me. Ray says, that's why I only follow people that are like positive or pop stars or cats, just because I like to feel so deep, and it's hard when I'm also grieving two really important people. Yeah, it's getting easier. It gets easier every day, and you don't ever have to forget. Like, I have my Biggie Dad emote to honor my dad, and you can use it for free on Kick. It's fun. and I have it on Twitch. Unfortunately, I can't do it for free on TikTok or YouTube, or else I would. And my dad is the one that looks like this guy. Well, that's me. That was me as a teacher back there. There we go. But this is just cool. You know, I just I feel very, very whole today. And I can't explain it, but I feel like a whole lot of cool stuff is on its way. That'll be cool for all of us. Ray is brushing her teeth. Hooray. A part of Playbook says, a part of the internet you've had to turn away from is the fitness culture. I hate how much judgment there is. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting stuff in that, I think, yeah. Ashley says, I'm enjoying listening to you play the piano. It reminds me of my grandpa who used to play. That's so cool. Yeah, for me, it's just like sometimes I will get lost, because one of the cool things about this aesthetic is that I am playing the soundtrack to the piece of stuff, and I'm also experiencing it because I see it, and it's really mental tickling. Kelly is somebody I've known for 16 years from Blog TV, and Kelly is awesome. Kelly, we're having a beautiful tonight. I hope you're feeling good. Yeah. And it's funny because, like, you know, somebody told me the other day, haven't been here in a minute, but happy to be here. Yay! Well, you were here like 2 weeks ago. I took like 4 days off, you know, last week, kind of, or something like that. But somebody told me some really, really nice stuff, like in the last couple of weeks, you know. And sometimes I want to say things out loud, and sometimes I don't want to say things out loud, because there's sometimes people I'm always concerned that people are going to think, wow, this guy is really just this full of himself. You know, I guess it's always just because I am humble and stuff, but like when people tell me some really beautiful things, sometimes I really want to share it, you know. You know, it was kind of like in what Ashley said, like about listening to me play the piano reminds of her grandpa. Like somebody may have said in the last week that, you know, even though they're father is gone, that they see me as a father type figure, and it's a very, very kind thing. You know, it's nice that people care about me as much as they do, and I just hope everybody knows that you're all a part of me too. And I got a pretty giant heart, is another thing a lot of people say. So there's plenty of room, everybody. Ooh, it's the sunflower of the digital void coming up. I wonder what possibilities will unfold. And we've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes, so feel free to ask me questions or bring up stuff or whatever. Whatever you think would make your life better and all of us together, you know. Favorite kind of Pop-Tart? You have the best questions because they're always like so random. You know what I mean? I don't really have a lot of Pop-Tarts, you know. I don't really have a favorite because I haven't had too many of them. Yeah. No, I like it. It works. I love the random questions because somehow my brain will find order to the randomness, like, you know, like, or be able to pick things. How many kinds of Pop-Tarts are there? I don't know, maybe like 40, 72, 69. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. If I wasn't so distracted by the beautiful digital void right now, I would look it up maybe. What did you get in trouble with when you were a kid? You're gonna love this because this is nerdy stuff. So back in the day, they used to, when you wanted computers to talk to computers, you needed a modem. Okay, I'm old. I know that I have a timeless wit about me, but I am actually 51 physical years old. Well, anyways, I learned when I was in third grade that sometimes things cost money when you were on the phone. This was before long distance was included in everything. So, but I knew that if I did it before 8 a.m, it would be cheaper. And because I wanted to get hints and tips to some video game on a 300 or a 1200 baud modem, and I was calling Seattle from up like central New York, you know. So if I did it before 8 o'clock, it was less than 35 cents a minute. If I did it after, it was like a dollar a minute or something like that. Well, anyway, my dad discovered that I had been calling Seattle. And he said, "Did you call Seattle?" It's like, yeah. It was like I called on the modem because I wanted hints for the game. It's like, that costs money and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. So my dad unplugged the modem and so the next day or two, and he left it in a bag by the kitchen table or whatever. So this is what I got in trouble for. It was the next part. I hooked it all back in without any help or whatever. I just put it back in, and then he saw the phone bill. It's like, how did you do that? What did you do? It's like, I just put it back together. It's like, and then he was proud of me. So I was like, can you not do that? And that was this guy, the little biggie dad. So yeah. Frosted strawberry and brown sugar cinnamon are the best flavors of Pop-Tarts. That's so cool. Because he liked that I solved the problem. You know? Hey, Arb, got a lady? ARB, got a lady. Let's go. Oh, yeah. But I appreciate it. Yeah, there we go. Booty, 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 booty. Rocking everywhere. Do you want to know that I find the most attractive about a woman? I'll tell you right now. The thing I find most attractive about a woman is everything. Your mom. Yeah. Well, no, seriously, I love intelligence, but curiosity. My mom and I are close, yes. I still visit my mom like every 2 weeks on average, which is good. You racked up $300 in text back in high school. There was a time, everybody, where you had to pay 10 cents or more for a text message. And then you would say, don't text me until after 9. It's so crazy. I didn't have a cell phone until 2002. It was the summer I got married was when I got a cell phone. My first cell phone. It was kind of crazy. Yeah. It was like that for you on your first phone? Really, Mark Ward? That's like weird. But oh yeah, 25 cents a text. Yep. I remember when we were just dating, the former, she would go over on minutes sometimes. That was before I had to pay for stuff, and I liked that. Because like, you know, certain times after 9 it was all free, but like before 9 it wasn't, you know. Yeah. Like everybody ever since Straight Talk and all that nationwide stuff came around, like y'all don't know. Like there's like, oh yes, like there's an age group, there a certain age where like some people like put everything in one text or try to, and others would like do 1 word or 2 words. You know, like all of us that used to know what the value of a text message was. We try to put our thoughts in a very concise manner so that everybody knows what's going on. And then it's like, what the heck? You know, like like people will just do that. Like, dude, that used to be 75 cents, you know. People didn't do that. Of course, there wasn't any, like, you know, group text or anything. Not like that, but anyways. What a beautiful day. You're watching your YouTube video, but you're still here? Okay. I hope it's a great video. You really should be going to bed, but you don't wanna? Well, Ashley, you are wonderful. And you know that if you need to go to get some sleep, at least maybe you're a little bit more relaxed now. Natalia Grace, was she on the, America's Got Talent? Is that who it is? Or is that somebody else? What a beautiful day. But on the good side, Ashley, this will help you sleep some. Ashley says, yeah, I think I might just leave it on and fall asleep. People do that. We've had a little over 60 people. I think 64, 65 people have fallen asleep to this, like officially. All right, Lisa says, so there's a family that adopts her, and she is dwarfism, so they thought she was 7, and eventually found her abandoned. 22. Oh, is that the one with is it a movie, or is it real? Oh, it's real? But there's a movie based on it too, right? Because I saw it all over like TikTok or Twitter or something. Yeah. Good American Family? Okay. Margaret, thanks so much. Everybody, there's a cookie up there for you if you want it. Now you're watching a deep dive because you want to know if she was a victim or if she was actually using the people. I would assume there would be the using part of it. Unless there was many other effects that people weren't aware about, you know? Like developmental things or something. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's fine, Ray. I thought I saw they actually found out she actually was a kid at the time. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know enough about it to make any informed opinions or anything yet. So I just remember seeing something. It was probably from the TV show. A lot. You don't know it all and I'm interested in learning. Yeah. True crime cases from my life. Sarah Ann Wood was from my area. That was like 93, I think, 94. That was a big deal around upstate New York. Warlord, you never have to apologize for disappearing. Anytime people disappear, I just assume they fell asleep. Oh, and one of my colleagues was best friends with the Craigslist alleged unaliver. Yeah, that one was crazy. Dude, you know what's funny? Warlords, as we switch things real quickly. Warlord says, nah, I was stuck on the toilet for 30 minutes. Yeah, I had that problem yesterday. My April Fool's joke apparently was my body to me because I thought I had to poop and it took 2 hours. And I was like, had to do the walk of help me. I gotta go, but I can't. And it was a weird day. And then it finally resolved itself. And then I needed a nap because it was very traumatic. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, the cheerleader one from the 90s. They may have. I can't remember if they ever found the remains. But that was a huge story. I was in college at the time. But yeah. But I know what you mean. Humans are scary sometimes. I'm lucky to have been a part of the not scary stuff. The stuff that helps de-scarify it, I guess. I don't know. Oh wow, that's crazy, Ray. The Great Ghost is coming to Canada. Congratulations. So peaceful. It's going to be okay. Somebody needed to hear that. Don't know who, don't know when, don't know why. What is my favorite song to play? I don't really have one. I love improvising and stuff. Warlord says, it might have been my consciousness of 8 dimensions below. Oh, wow. Maybe it was. I love creating, Ashley. Like, I don't like to play other people's music so much. And even the silly stuff that I've made, if you search Biggie Dude, on TikTok, I have like my songs are in, I'm an artist account. But they're all like on Spotify and YouTube and all those other places. But my songs are usually like silly stuff, but I don't really want to ever perform them out. Like, even though you were probably here when my friend, I don't know if you were here yet, my friend Raven was talking about how I performed the I Love Chicken song in front of 2,000 people on Halloween in 2009, which was kind of funny at the New York State Fairgrounds. Let's see here. A picture of a can was posted, and you can see the supplemented sticker that has to be on the Canadian supplement drinks. Nice. You are for that. I thought you were, but I couldn't remember. Like, that song was written before any of my albums were published, and that is on my first album, Crap I Made Up in My Living Room. It's what it's called. That's from 2010, but that song came out in 2009, and it was. I haven't really performed it since, like live anyway. I mean, on a stream where I'm home or something, yeah, but never in front of people, like physically there. I did some open mic things here and there, and but I never really wanted to play my own music because you can just listen to it on the YouTube or whatnot. I mean, it's just like, that's just me. But I love karaoke, which is the ironic thing, because like I don't want to play other songs written for other people, but I'll sing them, which is, it's I got some quirks in here. But they're fun, so a lot of people like it. So, anyway. The sticker for all the energy drinks. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure Warlords is from Canada. Marcor. I think they only started doing that this year because I don't remember them being on there before. Oh, wow, neat. You've only done karaoke once. Your friend did Goodbye Earl by the Dixie Chicks. Na, 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 na. Goodbye Earl. It's a great song. That feels nice. Here's our hopes and dreams again. That little dot is now a big thing. We're closer and closer to our dreams. What are your dreams? What are your hopes? What are your wishes? What are you doing about it? Sometimes there's not much we can do except do the best we can with what we got. That's what I've been doing for a while here. And I love it. Less than 4 years ago, I made a choice to leave teaching early. And every day, I'm reminded at how wonderful that choice has been. And I thought a lot about it, when I realized I could probably just leave. It took me 4.5, 5 months to really, truly decide if I was going to stay or go. And that's beautiful. And here I am, less than 4 years later, with one of the most beautiful experiences ever. We had a birth in this dream. We had great successes getting into college, grad school. So many other wonderful stories. It's all in like less than 2 hours, I played out my heart. I played out my mind. I played out my hopes and dreams, and some people relaxed some. A former student gave me $5. That's so cool. My life is so wonderful, and I'm just so thankful that everybody's a part of it. And shout out to all the workers, the lurkers and the twerkers, anybody else listening to the Son of Odd, anybody that falls asleep or does other stuff, I'm just so thankful. I'm kind of feeling it today. I'm just feeling the ultimate gratitude that I'm just so thankful that so many people have appreciated me just trying to be who I am, trying to be the best version of myself every day, and so many wonderful things. I'm just honored to be who I am. 25 cans of Monster. Wow, nice. I feel so wonderful right now. I feel very peaceful. Life is cool, dude. kind of just lost, and I feel great. I feel like I just want people to write cool things that they want to just share with humanity in the chat, or if you want to, I don't know. You're looking outside and everything looks like ice. I have a suggestion. Don't go outside. Sorry. Marker, you're silly. You'll be going out tomorrow afternoon? I might go out tomorrow. I haven't decided. It's supposed to be like almost 69 tomorrow. Like, no kidding. I don't know if it's supposed to be raining all day though, but I might get out some groceries or something. And now we're almost back to the sunflower. Oh yeah. 1 degree tomorrow? I'm lost for a minute. The water is the distraction. It's still freezing rain. Yeah, I hear you. Everyone, I think it's time, as we go through the digital void together one last moment. I feel like I've done what I've needed to do today, and that was pretty cool. AW reminds us that all who wander are not lost. A bumper sticker told you that one time, and I said it actually on stream yesterday, I want to say. I don't think you were there for that part though, which is kind of funny. And AW, it's always a pleasure to have you here, dude. Today was such a beautiful vibe with so many wonderfully amazing things that happen in this stream. And I feel like it's time for me to move on for tonight. And I hope that everybody here, and if you're listening to this whenever in the future or now, hope your lives are full of peace and joy and wonder and hope and love. And to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, thanks so much for being here. And everybody else that watched this on a VOD or whatever, thank you so much for being alive. You know, even though I didn't know anybody was there for those people, as well as those that watch this in the future, I still hope that you know that I care about you and that you got a lot of great stuff about you. And I hope that you choose the good stuff and not the bad stuff, because we're all just here We're all very temporary. And we all can have as much fun and not hurt anybody as possible, you know? Everybody has the right to have joy and love and wonder and hope in their heart and in the life. But I'm going to go and, Ashley, it was wonderful meeting you today, and I hope to see you again. And you're good. And Ashley says, thank you for sharing your light with us all, and it is an honor to do so. And AW, take care. He says, good night, dude. Until next time. And I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody else. And one more thing. Remember, some of the craziest things that we'll do in our life is make a big decision. And sometimes we'll never know all of the stuff when we make that big decision. And sometimes it works out great, and other times it don't. But it just means that we can make another big decision. And I hope that if you have a big decision to make in your world soon, that you know that it's going to be okay, because everything is temporary, and we're all going to be dead within 1,000 years, most likely. But I love y'all. This is going to be the last chord, and be good in your neighborhood. And may the wonder and peace and joy and love be bestowed upon you in everything that you do. And here's a big fat hand heart. And I'm going to do the last chord and say goodbye in a fun way. Goodbye. I love you. Have a good night. Be good. Have a good day at the school tomorrow, or the life or work or whatever the heck it is. Here's the fart sound. Ha ha ha. Okay, bye. 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 Bye, bye, bye.